Hi everybody, it's Clover here. Today I want to talk about skydiving, why it's so important that everyone at least try it once, and why it's really not as scary as you think. It seems super badass. When I first heard about it, I'm like, there's no freaking way I'm jumping off a plane off 15,000 feet and free falling for a minute. I hate that feeling where that someone's gonna jump out on a roller coaster and I'm afraid of heights. No, that's crazy talk. I'm not one of those crazy adrenaline type of people. Why would I do that? Until one day my friend, who is usually not the adventurous type, and she said she did skydiving, and I was like, but how? It wasn't bad. And she actually said there's no such stomach drop. I'm like, really? How is that even possible? So I did some research and I found out that basically the aircraft flies at a certain speed, right? So for example, 100 to 120 miles per hour. And when you drop, you kind of drop at the same speed. So it cancels each other out and it becomes terminal velocity. And so then you wouldn't have that stomach drop feeling. But say for example, if you're doing bungee jumping or hot air balloon skydiving or whatever, then you're coming off a stationary place, then you would feel the whole stomach drop. But because you're in an aircraft, then it cancels each other out. I'm like, really? Then I'm like, this is actually doable. And then I was like, well, I did some more research, but I don't want to feel an ounce of that stomach drop. So I was trying to figure out if when the parachute opens, if you would feel anything. I'm like, and then I did it myself. I'm like, actually nothing at all. Personally, I didn't have anything. My friend who did it with me though, however, had a little bit of nauseousness because we were twirling around after the parachute opened, especially that day we did was super windy. But other than that, honestly, it wasn't bad at all. It was just really windy. Your face would just go like this, and your skin is flapping all over the place. That's pretty much it. But the feeling of you free falling like a bird, and because it's so cold, right? It caught you in the moment, and I was just admiring the clouds and the freedom, the joy, being the moment, and that accomplishment of getting over your fear was the greatest feeling ever. And I know it's $400 or so for the experience if you want a videotape with it, and of course, why not? Of course you need a videotape, but it really pays for itself over and over, because I feel like it's an investment. Not only, of course, is a badass activity, but it actually get you to practice getting over your fear. And there's so many things in life that we need to do that, and you can do so many more things after that once you are over that hump. And since then I've done a lot more crazy stuff that I'll later show you, cage dive with crocodiles, swimming with sharks, networking, because I'm not that great at that, dancing in a club, for example. I hated that too. So things like that I got over it, and now you're like, what else can I do next time, right? And that feeling of empowerment is the most important thing that I got out of skydiving. And I definitely recommend it. So would you do it for yourself? Maybe you can go with somebody, and it's much easier if you do it tandem, where you're attached to an instructor, because there's no skill involved. You literally just get pushed out the aircraft and that's pretty much it. I met people in their 60s, in their 70s doing it, so it's totally doable for most people. Okay, without further ado, here's the skydiving video. Enjoy! It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and anyway. And there we go. So what do you think? Would you try skydiving? Would you have any questions at all regarding the whole process? Comment below. Let me know if there's any way I can help ease your anxiety with it. I know it's crazy, but honestly, it's not that bad. You can do it. And like the video if you would want to try it, or this video has helped you in any way. Share it with other people so you can be motivated to try together. It's a really good team building activity too, because I've seen actually companies do it together. When you get over your fear together, it makes it even better. So yeah, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.